Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to DIY with Andrew. As you can probably guess, I'm not doing a DIY project today. I've got an Arctic cooler comparison video I'm going to share with you. So a while back, I did an Arctic cooler versus an Igloo cooler comparison as I was shopping for a cooler for my family to take camping. And so Arctic saw, they said, hey, if we send you some product, will you review them? I said, hey, no problem at all. And so here are the three. I've got the Arctic roto molded 45 quart. I've got the Arctic 20 quart with the handle. And then I've got the Arctic soft shell backpack cooler. And so spoiler, I've actually already tested them out. I've got ice in all of them. We actually took him on a little hiking trip to test him out. We did a couple-day test with the ice, and so I know exactly what I already think about these. But before we get to the final breakdown, I want to show you some unboxing, take him on an adventure, show you what that's like, do a 2-day testing on the ice retention and the cold retention, and share with you all my thoughts. So stay tuned and let's dive right in. And here we go, unboxing. So yeah, real simple. These are just big cube rectangles, in boxes, and that makes it really easy. You pull it out, you're good to go. So no damage on the boxes in shipping. They were all shipped separately. Open it up. The gasket was sealed pretty solid. I have no idea what this rubber thing is. There you go. A little dusty. No problem. Yeah, it looks good. The latches are strong. I think they, from using my other one I have for a while, they hold up. Gasket's really good. There's the inside again. Those two lines are for an insert that you can divide both sides. We have one. We really like it. We've got 2 drain plugs on each side. Still have no idea what that is. Maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe one of you knows what it is. You can tell me in the comments. Got the handle right there with the rope. And the handle's also tucked underneath. That's the drain plug, obviously. Screw in, screw out. No problem. Good gasket there. And there you go. I'll just give you a quick little tour and then we'll open up the next one. All right, next up is the smaller 20 quart. By the way, I know it says don't use a blade. I was really careful. Same exact thing, pull it out from the bag. Only difference with this cooler is it doesn't have the side rope handles. It's got the overhead bar, which you can see there that it was hard for me to push open. So that's something that I was curious about. Other than that, solid, exact same design other than the handle. Next, I'm going to show you the handle. It was hard to manage when I was holding the camera in my other hand, but I leaned on it and I was able to push it into those little indents there. And so far, not a huge fan of that. It does hold in place really solid, but I'm just not sure I dig the handle. Also, this cooler, I'm not sure if it's just the model or it's like that, but it was kind of uneven and that kind of bugged me. So if I got my cooler and it was uneven like that, or if I bought it, I would not be super happy. There might be a way to adjust that underneath. So here's what I'm showing you right now. I haven't confirmed that. Arctic may confirm below in a comment or someone else may confirm, but yeah, just keep that in mind too, that you probably don't want your cooler not being level. At least I don't. And here's just a quick tour again of just showing you around this cooler. Okay, last up is the backpack cooler. It's a soft shell and it holds 30 cans. I can't imagine carrying 30 cans. I haven't had any experience with this model, and so yeah, so far it looks pretty cool. It's got the handle on top. It's got some other features that I can tell here. The straps look good. The padding looks good. The side handles there are good. It is the zipper opening to open and close it, and the zipper is, I have had a soft shell cooler by Arctic before, but not the backpack. And whoa, hello, orange baby. But yeah, the zipper is hard to open and close, but I kind of figure that to be the case just because that it's designed to have a really good seal. So the more you work it, the easier it becomes, and they provide some oil for the zipper. Yeah, we're gonna check this out. Here's a quick just tour around it, and then after that, we will take it on a little adventure. All right, so we rolled out to the nearest gas station to grab some ice before testing out the backpack cooler, but I also wanted to fill the hard shell coolers as well. So I put 2 bags of ice in the big white one. I'm gonna put 1 bag of ice in the medium-sized blue one, and then I'm gonna put 1 bag in the backpack cooler. Wait a second. Okay, we got a couple items. We got the V3000 Coke test. A couple snacks. Here's your mellow, and then check it out. All right, good. And then we're gonna zip it closed. All right, we're gonna test the backpack here on a little hike. So see you there. All right, so just like a hiking pack. It's actually not bad. I thought it would be a lot heavier, so I could probably do two things of ice. So I'm going to lower the straps down so I have the waist pack. All right, here we go. Let's roll. Dude. Yeah, so it feels great. I mean, it's like a hiking pack a little bit. Yeah. I think the only thing that might be missing is like a pocket. What do you think? But yeah, a hike-in picnic.
Yeah.
It's easy to mess with. It's good on the back. Yeah, this is cool for like tethering a jacket, but
or a hiking blanket, a blanket for a picnic.
Yeah, a picnic blanket, but I wish there was like a pocket or something. Dig it. All right, so now we're gonna let the real boss try it out.
For me, I feel like if I leaned back, it would just stick me.
So 2 bags of ice would be rough.
Yeah, I think so. Hiking somewhere and eating. Well, it kind of just
Yeah, I think this is solid. All right, we walked probably half a mile and I feel just fine. It's nice and good. The boss, the wifey likes it. Yeah, it's awesome. Let's crack her open. Let's do our crazy Coke test. I don't know if you've heard about this, but I guess Coke came out with some weird Y3000. It's supposed to be AI. So dumb. Little Coke cold on a hike. I will keep him closed and we'll go back and when we test the other coolers, we'll see how long they all keep their ice cold in their bag. I think this is going to be less because it's the bag version, but that's the goal is to hike and move around with it, not just to store it. So cool. I'll do a refill.
All right.
There's 2 drinks in the big boy, and then this one. And there they go. There we go. And then our the tough zip. And then he was opened a couple times, as you saw in the hiking video. And that ice is a little melty, but it's pretty good. After 3.5 hours, look at that, that's good. We'll get those drinks in there. We got the beer in this one, so when I need the beer, I'll pull it out of this one. And we'll let these go. I'm not sure if I'll crack one open tonight or maybe tomorrow, so we'll see. We last opened them to put the drinks in, so we're gonna do the big one. And, ooh, baby, all good. Super cold, drinks are cold. And virtually no water in the bottom. So I have a feeling this guy's gonna hold up really well with that rotomolded insulation. And we'll put him down, close him up for the night. The smaller one, this one, reminder, it has the handle. And there's that. I have a feeling though, I don't know how much that'll hold up. Got to knock that back to open it. Something to think about. Pop him open. Same thing. He's got the thick sides, so no surprise here. Drinks are super cold. Now, yeah, not really any water yet. So both of these, this has the 1 bag of ice. The bigger guy had the 2 bags. The 45 has the 2 bag. And this one is the 20, and it does have a cool color, I think. I'm probably gonna say that like every time. And then the bag, let me set up the tripod here. Yeah, wow, pretty good, pretty awesome. So here we go. Man, that lid, that is something that I've noticed. I wish there was a way to hold him back. So we're digging in. Man, not much water. Let me try to tip it. The ice is gonna fall. There's definitely water, but I totally expected that. Drinks are still very cold. There's the beer, if I wanted the beer. Yeah, this is still looking great. So I want to start with the soft backpack, show you how it's doing. Open him up. Ugh, that flat back is annoying, so I'm gonna prop him here. Okay, so we're melted, pretty good. Got quite a bit of water, no surprise, but drinks are still very cold. I'll probably enjoy one maybe today. So that's that one, and again, no surprise there because it's more for transport. Here's the middle one, good seal. That seal was strong and looks good. Very cold. Got some water in the corner. But yeah, that's good. Obviously, drinks are cold. And then the bigger one, the 45, again, good seal, which is great. Ooh, I can feel the cold coming out. That's cool. So yeah, almost about 20 hours. And not, I don't think as much water as the smaller one, which makes sense because he's got a little more insulation, I think. I'm not sure, it might be the same thickness, but overall, doing great. It's almost fully liquid in here. There it is, and time to grab a beer. Now, hey, it's still really cold, so, you know, for a full day on the backpack cooler, not bad. Cheers. Yeah, that's real cold. We'll start with the backpack, and I just realized I never zipped this up. So we accidentally just tested this one just laying there like that without being zipped. And crazy enough, there's actually still ice in here, but it's definitely liquid, but it is still very, very cold. So for the backpack for 2 days and then almost 12 hours or more, I think because it was after I did the beer. I grabbed the beer out, I did the flap, and it made it close. Now that is the bonus, I guess, of this flap that's been annoying me, is that it did shut it and keep it cold. So here's the 20. He has been closed. Good seal. Wow, yeah, great ice. Obviously liquid, but still very, very cold. So 2 days, wow, yeah, very good there. And then the 45, seal's good again. Yeah, you can see not nearly as much liquid, more insulated. Now, there was a second bag of ice in here, but I think this has more insulation than the 20. All right, so to wrap it up, all these RTIC coolers perform great with ice, I think. You got your 2 roto molded, you got your soft shell. The soft shell did really well with ice. I was actually more impressed than I thought I'd be. And both of these guys feel like they're great insulation. They are the roto molded. And so starting with the big one, the only issue with these big roto molded coolers is they do insulate and keep ice for a while, but they don't have as big of an internal space. Because I'm telling you, having a family, we're a family of 5, a couple day camp trips, road trips, we fill up coolers with our food and drinks really fast. And then you add the ice and you run out of space quick. So that is probably the biggest thing to consider. Now, for this 45, we actually already own, and if you've seen my other video, I compared this cooler, which is the RTIC Ultralight. I compared it to the Igloo, and obviously we still have it. We got tons of stickers, but as you can see, it's got way more room inside because this is injected molded, so it's lighter, doesn't have as thick of a border. I actually made the mistake in my other video calling it roto molded, which this is roto molded. This is not, so my bad. But we opted for this because we have way more internal space. But we trade off the fact that our ice melts a little quicker. But for our camp trips, our multi-day stuff, wherever we usually go, we can usually refill with a bag of ice. So I drain out the water, refill with some ice. We are happier with the less heavy and not as big footprint and more internal space. But if you want some really good cooling or a full day with drinks for a lot of friends, some snacks like at the beach, at the lake, something like that, up in the mountains, at the river, this really is great for that. But if you're trying to do multi-family camp trips, have different food and things, you're gonna run short of room really, really quick. But and it's also a lot heavier. So if we went with the roto molded, we'd have to go way bigger to get the size that's equal to this one. So that hopefully gives you an idea with that. As far as the middle guy, he's great. I don't know, he's great in terms of the ice, but I don't know if I dig the handle. It has to latch there, and that's how you do it. There's a competitor that it's taller for wine bottles, and it has more rope. You can grab it there. I think I might opt for that as opposed to this style. I'm glad I could test this out. I don't know if I like the handle as much as I might just rather have grips on the side like this one. I know that changes the design, but grabbing it and walking with it, I can't tell. I mean, it's nice, but then you always have to unlock it to open it. So, but as far as the cooler and the performance, again, the size, this is half day. We call this kind of our car day trip. If we're going 8, 10, 15 hours, we like this size so we can store our drinks and some food items cold rather than stop and spend money on fast food. So I do recommend having a medium size for day trips, road tripping, when you're only going a day. And then this is the bigger multi-day camping trip size if you're kind of like, there's only 2 of you or something like that. So lastly, the backpack, you saw that on the hiking. That was great. The only complaint is I wish it had a pocket, because when you put this on, it's kind of like you feel like you're backpacking. So you want to it'd be awesome if there was a pocket here for keys, chapstick, maybe to slide your phone in. If there was a mesh pocket on the side, that would be awesome. But other than that, I do love that we've got this. And as we continue to use this, I'll probably buy a dry box, literally like a plastic dry container for my phone and some stuff to set on top that can not get wet, because I don't have anywhere to put my stuff, and you don't want to have your pockets full when you're carrying this big boy around. So anyways, that's my cooler lowdown. I hope it was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. If you've got questions, comment them below. I'll do my best to answer. And hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.